Okay, made it to the top of Collie Hill. And guys, the struggle is real.
As soon as you go through the flag, that's you started.
Great. And we're off. Hi guys, Chris here and you're watching Here We Are Running Out. We have begun the North Downs Way 50, my very first 50-mile race, and I'm so excited. Controlling my pace in the very early stages, just easing into this very, very slowly. It rained quite a lot last night. It's been raining for the last 2 weeks, on and off, all the time. It rained quite a lot during the night. It was raining as we were driving down here. But look, the clouds have got some blue in them. The sky's got some blue in it, and it's not raining anymore. So we'll see how long that continues, but just delighted to be starting this event now. Right, 2 kilometres in and we've reached the first little incline here, a little bit of a hill on a road. So as we know, we walk the hills. Right, 8 kilometres in, time for the first gel. Fueling from the start. Okay, 10 kilometres into the run now. We've reached the village of Putnam. Nice, scenic little village here. We're going to run through this and we'll soon be arriving at the first aid station. Thank you. Okay, first aid station at Putnam, the other side of Putnam, and I've just topped up my tailwind. So to plan, drank a full bottle of tailwind during that first section and have now filled it up. In terms of underfoot conditions, the trails have certainly got a lot softer since I ran on them, about a month ago. And the rain we had last night, you know, it's created a few puddles in places. It depends on the type of ground, I guess. But nothing too bad at all at this stage. Nothing that's going to really slow you down. Just got to watch your footing on the slippery bits, but that's okay. Love this view, beautiful. this way. I went up there before on a training run, so I know that's the wrong way. Okay, we've made it to Chantry Wood, which is in the Guildford area. So soon we're going to be climbing up to St Martha's Hill, the woods itself, just over there. And yeah, first sort of biggish climb coming up shortly. Okay, 22.5 kilometres in, and we are approaching Newlands Corner. Okay, little stop at Newlands Corner aid station. Jam and peanut butter sandwich, which was good. Some of my own snacks as well. Tops up the tailwind, and we're off again. Okay. Hey. I wish. More food. Okay, muddiest bit so far. Okay, somewhere in the woods between Guildford and Dorking. Won't be long before we approach Denbies, I hope. Time to level up. This is a lot harder than it should be. A lot harder. Energy levels are good. It's the one thing I can control. I've been controlling them well. Eating, drinking, all fine. But my legs are aching. Like we're over 20 miles now. this feels like it should be the final 20 miles or the final 10 miles even, and they were starting to get sore before we reached 10 miles even. So the worst is actually going on the downhill bits. Really struggling to run at all on the downhill bits. Walking uphill is the easiest thing at the moment. Thank you. Thanks. And the flats, because it's so undulating here, one minute you're kind of flat, then you're going up a bit, and then you're going down a bit. And it's those downhill bits that are making my knee joints particularly, and above the knee, the upper leg, all really achy. Don't know why. It's on both sides of the body. Don't know why. But it's making today much, much harder than I was hoping it would be. At the moment, we're just taking each aid station in its turn. We're just ploughing on to the next one each time. And as I say, the next time we will be at an aid station, it will be the one near Dorking at the bottom of Box Hill. So I shall catch up with you in a little while. Yeah, I'll be filming various bits, clips on I put it together. Okay, made it to Denby's Vineyard in Dorking. It does mean though we've now got a kind of gradual downhill section, which ordinarily this would be really nice. It would be, it's tarmac here as well, tarmac path. It would be really nice just to let the legs rest and let the slope guide you down the hill. But with my legs at the moment, they're feeling worse, as I said before, on the downhill sections. So I'm having to just take it very easy, to the point where I'm probably just going to walk the downhills, which is not what I was expecting to do. But anyway, we've made it to Dorking. I'll be glad to get to the next aid station. And then we probably have what I would consider one of the toughest sections of the route between Dorking and Reigate Hill. Hiya. Okay, that aid station couldn't come soon enough, so stopped there for a little bit, restocked on the tailwind, the water, a little bit to eat, and a nice cup of Coke as well. Right, we're now kind of walking down the A25 for a little bit. We then cross it and walk back that way to get to the stepping stones, which we're not crossing the stepping stones today. We're going around via the bridge, and then we've got Box Hill steps. Okay, here we go, the steps. Definitely. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's added a bit of challenge I wasn't expecting today. That's it, top of Box Hill, and that officially marks the halfway point, and the time is, for me, 5 hours 26 minutes. We shall plough on now to Reigate Hill. This bit I don't even have to, this is my own back garden almost. Nice to be chatting there to someone, another fellow runner who watches the channel, and I'll let him go though, because on these downhills I'm really having to be careful now, and there's quite a lot of downhills, as you can imagine. The uphills aren't too much of a problem. Of course we're walking them, but not too much of a problem on the uphills. Downhills, oh, every muscle in my leg aches on the downhills. Tricky. Right, we're going through a bit of a muddy patch here, so a little bit difficult to run through it. It's a bit slippery, even in these shoes, and just got to get through this. This is obviously the bit approaching Reigate, so I know that when it rains this bit gets muddy, and it hasn't let us down. I've been looking forward to this next bit. If you watch training vlogs, you'll know it well. It is, of course, Collie Hill. Okay, made it to the top of Collie Hill, and guys, the struggle is real. Oh, everything aches. Not long though until the Reigate Hill aid station, where we'll get a chance to just reload, try and find some food that my appetite can take, and plough on from there. So we're approaching 50k. We've hit 50k, guys. 50k as we just passed the monument at Reigate Hill, and we've done it in 7 hours, which is longer than I did on my training run, and I've got to admit I felt a lot better having done it on the training run than I do right at the moment. We're in new territory now. I've never gone beyond 50k before. First time today. Went for the peanut butter and jam sandwich again. Did the job before, but no Coke left at Reigate Hill aid station. So I was really hoping for that. That really picked me up a bit at Box Hill, well, at the bottom of Box Hill. So I'm gonna have to see if we've got any at Caterham. Caterham will be the next aid station. But quite a trek to there, and as you can see, the pace is rather slow now. So I've just run down from Reigate Hill. Oh, it's going to be the quickest kilometre for a while, but it's knees. Right, approaching Merstham. Running a little bit more now. Not really running much easier, but it is flatter this section, very briefly, so just taking advantage of the flat to run more than walk, just to get a slightly quicker few kilometres in, because I know we're going to have some slower periods later on. Okay, Caterham Viewpoint. We've made it to Caterham Viewpoint, the next aid station. So what is it? 61.5 kilometres in 8.75 hours. We're still struggling, but we're still moving in that direction. We've been so lucky with the weather so far, but that does look like it could come over this way, and if it does, we're going to get wet. Right, taking a bit of an advantage of some flat to run for a bit, and I seem to have got a little bit of a spurt into my legs. I don't know why. I thought I'd mention it because it hasn't happened often. In fact, it hasn't happened at all. But here you go. Thank you. Okay, 66 kilometres done, in the bag. We're going down some really steep steps. The worst thing for my legs right now, but the thought of less than 10 miles to the finish is really working well for my mental capability here. Yeah, a little bit of rain certainly makes it a bit stickier on the ground. Got to watch your footing here. We've just gone past the point where I had that amazing fall in one of my training runs. So I was being super careful on that bit. So Botley Hill was the final aid station. From there to the end, about 12 kilometres, I reckon. Still doing good for time. Don't want to be cutting it too fine. I think at the moment, just do this run walk strategy. It's been working very well. Started to rain a little bit. Got 10k to go and 2 hours to do it in. It's got to be possible. Yeah, it's starting to rain quite a lot now. There's only 8k to go. It's really not, I don't think, worth putting the rain jacket on. The faffing around I would have to do, take the pack off and everything to do that, I'm just not going to bother. It's blue sky over there, and that is the direction we're heading, so hopefully this is just a shower and it will stop soon. I thought we'd done all the steep stuff. I convinced myself we had. Oh, but no. Four kilometres left, just 4, and we're on 11 hours 45 minutes. I'm so looking forward to a hot dog at the finish now. Yeah. So we're just a couple of k's to go. We've come to the muddiest bit of the course so far, and there's no way around it. You just got to go through it. $80k in the bag, and just walking now until we get to the country lane, and then that will take us to the finish. Not long to go. So this is Enine. I don't know if you can see in the distance there, probably can't on the camera, there's a big Centurion sign. So that is the finish, but we're still a little way away. We've got to walk away from it and then walk back to it, or run back to it, whichever we feel like doing. Nearly there though, nearly there.
Well done, guys.
Well done. Final run to the finish. We finally reached knockout. Not long now. Thank you. Come on. Slowest 200-meter sprint ever. Thank you. It just had one more thing to do. It just had to last another 100 meters, but no, the GoPro battery died. The second one that I used on the day, it just died with about 100 more meters to go until the finishing line. I ended up just getting my mobile phone out and just filming myself running over the finishing line to complete what was an absolute epic adventure, a real brutal challenge, and I was rewarded with the medal just to prove I completed it, and the t-shirt, and of course, most importantly, a hot dog. Guys, there's so much more I want to say about what happened out there, and I will probably do a recap video to sort of capture those thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, as always, please do hit the thumbs up button, and if you watched the video up to now and you're not already subscribed to the channel, then why not consider subscribing? But for now, guys, goodbye.